Agree, let's do it. Shoot away. I hope they're not too difficult.
Bueno, no sé, ahora vamos a averiguarlo. Vamos allá con la primera. ¿Cómo ha cambiado tu vida al interpretar a Jardín?
It's a good question, but it's tough to answer because I don't really have anything to compare it to. I don't know what my life would have been like if I didn't play Hardin. But having said that, I feel like I've learned so much, not just from him as a character, but also the experiences of traveling the world, meeting fans, making movies. Yeah, an abundance of stuff. Words cannot explain how much my life has changed after playing Hardin.
¿Qué es lo que más y lo que menos te gusta de tu personaje?
One of the things I like most about Hardin is his loyalty and his passion and drive to do what's best for the people around him and the things that he loves. And one of the things I like least is his impulsiveness, because sometimes I feel like he should probably learn to think a bit more before he acts, but it's a process and I feel like he'll get there.
Si no fueras actor, ¿qué te habría gustado ser?
I don't think this is a secret. I would have loved to have been a professional footballer. I feel like 99% of male people from South London want to be a professional footballer, so I'm in a pretty big boat. But yeah, that'd have been fun.
¿Podrías contarnos alguna anécdota curiosa o divertida del rodaje de After Almas Perdidas?
When filming After We Fell, there were a lot of Nerf guns that were ordered in, and I feel like every other day someone who was bored would just incite war, and it would just be like half an hour of mayhem. And we're 23, I'm 23 now, so we should probably learn to stop playing around like kids, but I don't regret it. That was a lot of fun.
¿Qué es lo que más te gusta de trabajar con Josephine?
I love working with Jo. I love loads of things about working with Jo, but I would just say her talent and professionalism, and she's just such a hard worker, and she's amazing at bringing Tessa's character to life. So I say her talent and her professionalism, because she does a lot more than just act. She's looking over everything. She knows everything about everyone's character and scene and continuity, and yeah, she does a lot more than just play Tessa. So everything, I guess.
¿Y qué consejo le darías a Hardin para que mejorara su relación con Tessa?
I'd say chill out, just chill out. Just go talk to her, call her more, tell her things as soon as you figure them out. Tell her how you feel, even if you think it's going to make her feel a type of way. Just communicate and be honest.
¿Qué tal ha sido la experiencia de rodar todo en pandemia?
Filming in a pandemic was tough. We were in Bulgaria for 3 months, and I could barely tell you anything about the place because we weren't really allowed to leave, our hotel for the majority of it. But that's fine. It was all for safety, and that was very important, the most important thing. So I completely understand. And I think one of the silver linings to the fact we were isolating together was that we all got to know each other really well. And you often don't get that time offset to, create those bonds with your co-stars. So secretly, it might have helped in a lot of ways.
Esta me parece curiosa. ¿No te da vergüenza un poquito que tu familia o amigos vean las escenas de sexo? Que es que hay muchas.
Oh, 100%, yes. But it's not embarrassment. It's just like, we all know the feeling. Like, you can imagine watching sex scenes alone when you're not in them is tough already. So I'm sure everyone can understand the feeling, but it's definitely not like embarrassment, but it kind of is, but it's not, you know what I mean?
¿Tienes algún truco para, no sé, interiorizar el personaje?
I don't, I think I kind of did at the start, and then now I've played him for 2, 3, 4 films. It is slightly easier to slip into that same, character again. But I would definitely say his costume makes a huge difference for me. Once I'm in those skinny jeans and the boots, it's very different to what I would wear. It makes me kind of stand different and feel different, and that's definitely like a kind of hack that helps get into character, is having that costume on.
Si tuvieras que hacerte alguno de los tatuajes, de todos los tatuajes que lleva Hardin, ¿cuál te gusta más? ¿Cuál sería?
See, the question, which one would I like to get, and my favorite might be different. But no, I'm going to go for the snake regardless. There's a snake on the back of his right arm, and it's the only one with color, and I just love how it's done. It's very like clean, and I like the shape, the size, where it is. Yeah, the snake on the back of his right arm.
¿Qué se siente al tener un apoyo de un fenómeno fan tan grande de todos lados del mundo?
It is incredible. Words can't really describe. Every time I get asked that question, I feel like I say the same thing, but it's true. I'm just completely flattered and grateful, and yeah, it is quite surreal. So super grateful would be the one word if I had to pick one. Grateful.
Vale, ahora te voy a hacer una pregunta un poco rara, un poco random. ¿Tú crees que en la película Titanic Jack cabía en la tabla?
100%. Oh my gosh, this kills me. This kills me. That, yes, of course, of course, of course. What a great question.
Y para acabar, simplemente te pediría que hicieras un saludo a los fans, a tus fans de España, en español, por ejemplo, hola España, nos vemos en el cine.
Hola España, los vemos en el cine.
Bueno, Giro, muchísimas gracias. Ha sido un placer por mi parte poder entrevistarte y muchas gracias también de parte de todos los fans que nos van a ver y que nos ven. Y ha sido un placer conocerte y entrevistarte.
Thank you guys. You guys are the best, and thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
Bueno, pues hasta aquí la entrevista.
Much for the opportunity, and hola España.
La primera de todas las preguntas seleccionadas es ¿qué se siente en el último día de rodaje?
The last day of filming felt bittersweet. It was bitter because we've been playing these characters over the course of 4 movies now, and it's sad to let them go and to not get to play them anymore. But it was sweet because we got to finish this story, and I'm happy for the fans that they got that, because they're really the ones that this movie is for, and they've been there since day one.
¿Tienes una serie de televisión favorita?
I really like The West Wing and The Mentalist and Community, but I don't think I have a favorite show. It changes all the time, so I'm just gonna say 3 instead of 1.
Vale, como verás, las preguntas no siguen una línea. ¿En qué momento de tu vida decidiste darte cuenta que querías ser actriz?
I've wanted to be an actor since I was very young. I think I was probably 8 or 9 when I first knew that I wanted to do something involved with film or the film industry, because I've just always loved movies.
Vale, esta nos interesa mucho. ¿Qué es lo que más te gusta de trabajar con Hero?
Hero has a confidence to him that's contagious. He's whatever the opposite of a people pleaser is, and that's what I loved with working with him. It's such an important quality to be in a room of 20 different people and to still be able to be yourself and not change, even if those 20 different people in the room are completely different to you. And I think that's just such a great quality, and something that I've probably the best part of working with him is learning that through him.
¿Tienes planes para después de After?
I don't have any plans after at the moment. I just want to be able to keep making movies and telling stories. That would be great, and I would be very happy to be able to do that. But at the moment, I'm very much playing it by ear.
Esta pregunta me encanta. Dinos algo que tengas en común con tu personaje, con Tessa, y algo que seáis totalmente diferentes.
Yeah, I think that me and Tessa share a curiosity for life and for learning. I think we're both very curious people, and I think that one area where we differ is I am probably not as forgiving as Tessa is able to be, and that is just another one of her strengths.
¿Qué personaje de película te hubiera gustado interpretar?
I would love to be the next Bond. That would be great. So I'm just going to put that out there.
¿Cuál fue la escena más difícil de rodar y por qué? ¿Por qué fue tan difícil?
I think the most difficult scene in After We Fell was probably just any scene shot outside where we're not wearing a lot of clothing because it was very cold. And so I think just because of the weather, those were probably the most difficult scenes in the film.
¿Guardas algún objeto del rodaje como recuerdo? Yo sí, habría llevado mucho.
I tried to take what I could of the wardrobe. Some of it was already nicked before I was able to get to it, but I did take, I think, 1 or 2 shirts and a couple of pairs of jeans, probably more. I took whatever clothes I was allowed to take.
Antes hemos hecho una pregunta random y aquí va otra. ¿De qué te vas a disfrazar el próximo Halloween?
I never really dress up for Halloween. I did on this movie. We all dressed up on this movie because and it was very fun. But I'd probably just wear whatever clothes were comfortable if I was going out trick-or-treating with friends.
Oye, Josephine, ¿qué es lo que más te gustó cuando visitaste España?
I think that we were only in Spain, in Madrid, for a day on the first press tour, but and so we didn't get to see much of it, but I just thought I remember thinking, wow, this is a really, really beautiful city. So I would love to get to explore more of Spain and try some food.
¿Y tú qué consejo le darías a tu querida Tessa para que mejorara la relación con Jardín?
I think that I would emphasize with Tessa the importance of communication in a relationship. I think that would help to solve a lot of the issues that we're going through. And I think that trust is something that I'm not sure how I feel about trust. I'm not sure if it should be earned or if it's something that you have to learn to do and there's nothing that the other person can do in order to kind of earn that from you. So maybe I would tell her to trust more, actually.
Para terminar, quería trasladarte un mensaje de una fan llamada Paola, que fuiste una inspiración para ella y una ayuda en un momento muy difícil. Fuiste una especie de salvavidas y bueno, la inspiraste de una manera mágica.
Well, I'd love to say hi, Paola, or Paola, sorry. And that's very sweet to hear that, and I hope that everything with you is going okay now.
Pues nada, Josephine, muchísimas gracias de corazón, de mi parte y de parte de todos tus fans que nos ven y ha sido un placer conocerte y entrevistarte.
Thank you.